Hey guys, what's up? Joe, the BNSF Railway fan here today. And I was just letting you guys know that I was been really busy for the past weekends and the past 2 weeks and 3 weeks of after New Year's Eve of celebrating, like after heaviest rain and then the cool down like in the weather. So I wanted to talk about some really good news to tell you that it will be for the 10-year anniversary for me railfanning at San Bernardino station during the construction, working for a new station of like in the platform for Metrolink, like in the triple tracking, like of for of near the station. And then and going back like till the end of late January, I had it since of 2024 on the 31st, which is I was making plan for the BNSF Southern Transcon era for wanted to lay out eventually. So as you guys seen from the past, I've been a BNSF railway fan. Huge BNSF. I've been a fan for BNSF, which is I've shown you guys, and I've got a lot of BNSF calendars from the past, the previous videos. You can see right there, which is my favorite metal sign. And then I've got a little bit like in the BNSF equipment for locomotives, HL skill, and then rolling stocks and a few of them. So, as you guys know, I'm a huge BNSF fan, one of my whole life when I was growing up, which is before I did like grow up with the rote names and rote numbers, wanted the GE power. So, this news that I've wanted to tell you all, I've kind of expected when I was about 19 years old, which is a great of BNSF train memories at San Bernardino station with the westbound on Main 1 and then others like in Main 2, which is I've get to know all of the ES44 DCs, ES44 C4s, are painted at like in the orange and black color schemes with the swoosh logo, and the other DC Jiva, which is our in Heritage 2 schemes like in the 7700s and a little bit 7600s. The ones are the PTC. And then, which is I've loved to go out to get when I was younger, for a perfect of train watching, which is I had my grandpa taking me here at San Bernardino station like back in March of the spring break of 2010, and I always and I've joined a lot of BNSF trains together, and then maybe a tons of international and domestic containers are the cute trains that I've liked. A lot of JB Hunt and Schneider, and then especially the Swift. Then after that, I've known a little bit like in the BNSF locals for like in the EMD with a pair of GP60s and GP60Ms, like in a little bit like of raring Santa Fe war bonnets of different paint schemes, and a few blue and yellow units are the patched with the rote numbers, and a tons of little bit of box cars and tanker cars like known as the ethanol that and it was just for any histories of interesting for more of EMD power, and I've seen the real BNSF SD70As for ever since of like 10 years and 8 years, and then probably a little bit 12 and a half years when I was at the railroad days with my family. So I've always get to know, like, in the BNSF, all SD70 Aces, the one here in Amarillo, Texas, and then the one at San Bernardino. And all of the tons of an ES44, C4s, and DCs, and then ACs, and then plus a few others are the tier 4s. And I think, unfortunately, the H3-9s and the H2-9, and then a little bit of Heritage 1-9s. But anywho, so by the end of this month, and I'll be doing for one of my, just to let you guys, and I'll be to make another, every video for a 2-year anniversary that I wanted to do at certain areas around in Southern Transcon here in California. But what do you think? Where you want to go, or where you want to take pictures for your layout information for that one? But nah, I want to go ahead and do it like in the Southern Transcon here in California for BNSF action, which is kind of true for a diehard, which is, it'll be keeping a lot of these ones alive. But, and I wanted to go until the end of January, and then maybe February or March and April. So I think that's pretty much wraps it up for update for any of this video here. And lots of few BNSF models will be up planning for this year, and I'll be getting probably like an H3-9 repaint in HL scale number 4437 to go on this spot right there of DCC ready next to an Ace and the bottom of Norfolk Southern. And then I'll be getting 4 Walthers ES44 DCs for BNSF rote numbers, and I'll be adding, but 2 are DCC ready. I'll be getting 6313 and then 6391 to be in this top one right there. And then the other 2 Walthers with DCC and ESU essential sound with lights are number 6311 and 6399 last. And I'll be adding like 4 of them Walthers and then 1-9, which is kind of really looking, which is, and I wanted to say like 8 or 9 or maybe 10 locomotives for BNSF and 1 Norfolk Southern, which I'll be getting a little bit of more Norfolk Southern power, or the -9s, White Cab, one of the Horsehead to be on BNSF, and CSX and Ferromax, and then Kansas City Southern. And I'll be making another one for until of this spring for a locomotive roster update video. So anyways, I just want to share with you all for one of my updates and every big news for one of my BNSF Railfanning for upcoming, for the good. It'll be wonderful for this year, and like this month and then next month for January and February for this video. And if you want, go ahead and please hit that subscribe button if you could, and if you're welcome to my channel. So please leave a comment down here, any below for this video. And then that's it. So I'll see you all next time for this many more weeks to come. But thank you all so much, and I'll see you. Bye, guys.